This is season 2 and episode 27 of Fresh and Uncooked. I'm Chris.
And I'm Jeff.
And it's the food podcast to listen to learn about new products and menu items, food discussion and reviews, taste tests, and more. Today, Jeff, what are we talking about?
Chris, we are talking about sausage.
But first, I want to tell you about Spicy Lovers Pizza. McDonald's new promotion is a hack. And America's favorite cookie is coming to the freezer aisle, Jeff.
It is.
Coming up next in food news. Any news?
Is there any news?
I have news.
Food news.
Bad news travels fast.
Spicy Lovers Pizza. The people over at Pizza Hut have launched a new Spicy Lovers Pizza. Features a new spicy marinara sauce that provides a touch of heat and sweetness, sliced red chilies, and fiery flakes made from a custom blend of herbs and crushed red peppers. And it's described in their press release as a craveable, bold taste, not burn. And it comes in 3 different recipes.
So it sounds like heartburn to me. It just does.
Yeah.
It does.
It probably comes with some heartburn. They didn't mention that in their press release, but...
No, why would they?
Well, let's start off with recipe number 1. Spicy double pepperoni.
Oh, get the Tums ready for that one.
That's the spicy marinara sauce, 2 types of pepperoni, classic and the crispy cupped, sliced red chilies, and the fiery flakes for the spicy double pepperoni. There's also spicy Hawaiian chicken for some reason, spicy marinara sauce chicken pineapple, sliced red chilies, and fiery flakes. And if you want to go veggie, they got spicy veggie as well, which is with the spicy marinara sauce, green bell peppers, red onions, mushrooms, and again, the red chilies and fiery flakes.
Very interesting.
If this is available in stuffed crust, Jeff, I am going to try it. I will be ordering it very soon.
They have been pushing the stuffed crust pizza so much.
It's the best thing they got.
Oh, man. And my wife has never had it, so I told her possibly this weekend we'll get it. But if they have this spicy thing, if I want to try the spicy pizza, then I have to get 2 pizzas because I know for sure she's not doing that spicy pizza.
Okay.
So,
I was going to say, if it's available in stuffed crust, which I'm pretty sure it is, but yeah, I will be trying it this weekend for sure.
All right. Smart.
All 3 spicy, the pepperoni one. Duh. All 3 Spicy Lovers recipes are available now at participating Pizza Hut locations nationwide for a limited time via contactless delivery, carryout, curbside, or Hut Lane pickup. Not sure what that is, but...
So it's available right now?
It's available right now. You've heard of like secret menu items, right, Jeff?
Yes. For years, I've heard about the secret menu items at McDonald's. I'm always very apprehensive to ask about them since they're such a secret.
Well, they're even at other restaurants and chains too. There's always like menu hacks and secret menu stuff and code words that supposedly these sandwiches and dishes or whatnot get made with these hacks or whatever. But you know, they might combine like 2 or 3 of the items. Well, for the first time ever, McDonald's officially introduces fan-inspired hack to menus.
Okay.
Starting January 31st, customers can order 4 different menu hacks by name, but there is a catch, and it's kind of dumb, if you ask me. So this is what we got, Jeff. We got the surf and turf.
All right.
You can order the surf and turf, and they'll give you a fillet of fish with a double cheeseburger. You could order the crunchy double, which is a double cheeseburger with a 6-piece nuggets and barbecue sauce. If it's breakfast time, they'll let you order the hash brown McMuffin, which is a sausage McMuffin with egg and a hash brown. And then the big one, the land, air, and sea can now be ordered at McDonald's, which is a Big Mac, McChicken, and a fillet of fish.
See, I've heard of that one before.
Yeah. Cool idea, right? Promote these
Very cool idea.
New sandwiches. Like I said, you can order these by their names, but you have to build the sandwiches yourself.
So they basically give you separate things and then want you to put them all together?
So it's basically a combo meal, but instead of fries and a drink, it's a combo of all the sandwiches involved. And then the customer has to assemble into the hacked sandwich themselves.
Too messy.
What
Way
is
too
that
messy.
all about, man?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Oh.
The surf and turf, right? Let's talk. You're basically putting the fillet of fish in between the two double cheeseburger patties, just without the top bun of the fillet of fish. So you take off the top bun of the fish, open up the double cheeseburger, split right at the two burgers, then put the fillet of fish without the top bun, and then put the burger back together. It's super messy. And are you supposed to like scrape off the tartar sauce off that top bun and put it in the hack too? I mean, that's just not going to work very well.
Yeah, it's simply ludicrous, the whole thing.
It is. And then what do you do with the top bun? You just throw it away. You just throw it away. It's like a waste of food.
Oh.
Just make it in the store, McDonald's.
So are you thinking of ordering any of these?
No.
Or what do you think?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, well, the hash brown McMuffin, it's kind of lame. It's pretty easy to do. You're basically putting the hash brown on top of the egg in the McMuffin. So, I mean, that was just kind of boring. But
I wonder if you ask them
easy for the restaurant to do themselves.
So I wonder if you ask them on an off day, if you order that Egg McMuffin, and then you say, "Hey, I'd like a hash brown on the sandwich. Can you guys do that?" If they would do it.
Well, if they would do it, then that would be this whole promotion, not the do it yourselves and post it on social media, hashtag McDonald's hacks or whatever.
See, I think this is worth trying. I think it's worth a try. Not that I have a McDonald's hookup. I don't know. I'm not there's a really friendly McDonald's that I go to. They are very friendly. And I feel at this one, if you were to ask them, they would do it.
The land, air, and sea. You're just ruining the perfection of the Big Mac right there, if you ask me.
Yeah.
And by the way, you would be wasting 4 bun halves if you were to get all 3 sandwiches and then build it yourself. You're basically keeping the 3 Big Mac layers of bun, but the entire bun of the McChicken and the fillet of fish just get unused. I don't know, man. It seems like a great idea gone wrong here, and it's being executed by like the top dog. I mean, this is McDonald's.
Right.
And you can already do this. There isn't any mention of like a price break. So I would assume it costs the same. It's just a waste of product. It's a mess. What they should have done with this was actually make the creations that way. They're not wasting any food. They're not getting their customers all messy.
And at a glance, if somebody sees this at a glance, they're going to think that these probably come pre-assembled, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you would think they would be, because that's common sense, Jeff. I mean, what?
Yeah, and people don't read beyond what they want to read. They're going to see that land, sea, and air, and they're thinking, "Oh my, that sounds really good." They're not going to see that, "Oh, you need to assemble this." They're just going to see that sandwich sounds really good.
They're supposed to have a huge ad campaign, so we'll see how that goes over.
I'm thinking that whole you have to assemble this thing isn't going to be.
It's going to backfire.
Yeah, it's not going to be pronounced in the promotion, but we'll have to wait and see. Who knows?
I'll eat my words if this thing goes good, but it's not going to. All the pictures they got out now are perfectly assembled creations of these. If they want people to post them on social media, they're going to look like you just dug into 3 McDonald's sandwiches and created your own. It's just going to be a mess.
Yeah, or they could
in
have
that picture that you're posting on social media. Hey, look what McDonald's made me do.
Right, and this is what they could have done. They could have made this an app exclusive, right?
Oh, since it's more of a complicated creation for the cooks?
Yes, indeed. Make it an app exclusive, then you get more people using the app and what have you. They lost it a little bit here. Missed opportunity.
The surf and turf is actually only available through the app too, Jeff.
Probably the easiest one to assemble, right?
Right, and it's pretty easy just to order a double cheeseburger and a fillet of fish on your own. So if you don't have the app and you want to do that one, you can just order them And if you go and I mean, if you really go up to the drive-thru and you say surf and turf and they're like, sorry, that's only available through the app, then you could just be like, well, I want a fillet of fish and a double cheeseburger, please.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, your suggestion through the app is way better than what they're trying to do with the surf and turf. It blew my mind when I read into this one. Let's move on.
It's a bad look.
Let's move on. The classic chocolate sandwich cookie Oreo will be in your freezer aisles nationwide in March 2022. Have you been asking for this, Jeff? Because they're doing it.
No. What does that mean exactly?
Well, Oreo frozen treats will have Oreo bars, Oreo cones, Oreo sandwiches, all in the frozen aisle. Of course, tubs of the cream-flavored base with Oreo cookie pieces packed in 14 and 48-ounce ice cream containers. I mean, this isn't going to be your average cookies and cream ice cream. This is going to be the real deal. It's not a collab with a major ice cream brand. It's Oreo doing this. It's Oreo cream-flavored, quote-unquote, frozen dairy dessert and crumbled Oreos. And there's even a 2-in-1 Oreo Chips Ahoy dessert, all coming this spring in the frozen ice cream section of your stores.
Wow. The whole past judgment thing, I don't even know. See, I'd be more comfortable with a collab because Oreo's never made ice cream before, right?
Yeah, but I mean, they're owned by a major company that probably has 3 or 4 brands of ice cream.
Okay.
But yeah, I see what you're saying.
But
stick
like,
with the cookies Oreo stick with your 90 flavors of Oreo.
And then they describe the ice cream as being cream flavored. So is it not going to be vanilla? It's going to taste like that weird cream that's inside of it?
I think so, yeah. Oreo cream flavored. Now, it's not ice cream. Oreo cream flavored frozen dairy dessert is what they're calling it. So
this is what scares me, is that they call it the dairy treat. They don't call it ice cream. They called it.
They legally can't, right? You know?
Right. And then they say the cream flavored thing. Once they start using things like that and that type of terminology, that's what scares me.
I kind of like the idea of the Oreo cream flavor instead of vanilla. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah, I guess. But man, vanilla is good. That's why it's vanilla.
Good. Vanilla is good. A good vanilla is good. There's some bad vanillas out there.
Oh, there's horrible vanillas.
Well, we'll have to wait till spring. Some bite-sized food news for you really quick here, Jeff. Little Caesars is teaming up with the film The Batman and has a new product called the Batman Calzone, which is a crazy calzone shaped like a bat. Of course, the crazy calzone was a limited time item back in August 2021, and it's basically an X-shaped pizza in the middle, calzones on the corners, concoction thing. This one's shaped like a bat.
All right. At Little Caesars.
At a Little Caesars.
Nothing wrong with that. Their pizza, it's priced perfect. It's priced well. It's very inexpensive.
It's kind of something only Little Caesars can get away with, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is it wrong?
Yeah.
Is it right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all of those things.
Also, Duncan Hines has teamed up with Grammy Award-winning country superstar Dolly Parton.
Oh, I heard about this.
In March, you should see the Duncan and Dolly lineup of Southern-style cake mixes and frostings. If you're a fan of Duncan Hines, like those quick cake mixes, I don't think I've made one of those in a long, long time. But
a Duncan Hines cake mix?
Yeah.
Or Betty Crocker? Those are the only two that I remember both of those as a young lad.
I think there's like Ghirardelli has a few now. You know, there's a couple other in the mix. But yeah, Duncan Hines, obviously one of the classic brands for sure.
How do you feel about cake?
Yeah. Take it. Usually leave it, but take it or leave it.
I understand.
Cheesecake, though, that's a whole nother level.
It shouldn't even be called cheesecake. It should just be called this amazing dessert.
Marvelous dessert.
Glorious.
That's your food news for episode 27. All right, Jeff, let's do it. Let's talk about sausage, man.
Let's talk about it. Oh, so excited for this episode.
Yeah, when you said sausage should be the topic, I couldn't believe we waited 27 episodes to talk about sausage as one of our topics, and I'm sure this will be a category that will be explored down the road again as well, because it's sausage. There's so many ways we could go with this. How about we just start with our top 3 sausages?
All right. I'll let you go first.
I'm going to say Italian sausage.
That's solid.
All shapes, all sizes. It's probably the sausage that I have the most.
Mm-hmm.
Ground and link, spicy, mild, or sweet. Even like the specialty versions, Jeff, like the links that they have like the cheese and the peppers mixed in.
Yes,
or the Italian sausage with the giardiniera. Oh. Grill that up in the summer, throw it on a bun, grab a beer, and call it a day, man.
Man, that is so perfect.
Oh, good stuff.
Goodness.
It's probably like my go-to toppings on pizza, Italian sausage.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously Italian sausage is pork sausage that's seasoned with fennel. That's what gives it its signature flavor. Hot Italian sausage is the same thing, but with like the red pepper flakes added. Mild is just considered regular, and the sweet variety, sometimes you'll see sweet Italian sausage. It's basically the mild version with sweet basil mixed in.
Yeah.
So, I mean, no doubt in my top 3 Italian sausage. I might even say my number 1.
Wow. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I can't argue with that. There's no way I can argue with it.
Something you always have Italian sausage on or in or with?
Oh, Italian sausage on pizza I like, but this is where I'm going to lose you, Chris, and I'm going to lose everyone with this one.
Oh, my God. And you're starting off with it?
Why not?
Okay.
No, Italian sausage and anchovy pizza.
Oh, okay. It's your favorite pizza. That's fine. I mean,
yeah.
I wouldn't be. We'd have to order 2 pizzas.
Yeah, it's usually the case. It's usually how it goes. All right. So there was a time where I was vegetarian in college.
Really?
Yeah, it
I
was
did not
really.
know this.
Oh yeah, it was.
Wait a minute. How long did this last?
It didn't last long, Chris, and let me tell you why. This is the thing that brought me out of the whole not eating meat thing. So I have family in Wisconsin, in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, by the way.
Uh-oh.
So I think you know where I'm going with this.
Absolutely.
When you talk about sausage and you talk about bratwurst or brats, just brats in general.
Yeah.
I went to our family reunion, and those guys had the Weber grills going, and there were brats there. At that moment, I decided, you know what? This whole not eating meat thing,
that is ending right now.
it's going right out the window. So bratwurst are up there.
That's crazy. So a summer cookout gathering full of bratwurst kicked you out of your vegetarian state.
Yes.
That is a cool. That should be a t-shirt.
It should be a Lifetime movie.
That's awesome. Yeah, I thought about putting brats in the top 3 because, yeah, especially with the grills in the summertime, brats. Yeah, I mean nothing like that. What do you like to top your brat with?
Oh, sauerkraut and brown mustard.
Okay, classic. I like it.
Just that is good enough.
I do like a brown mustard. Some yellow mustard's fine, but yeah, if there's like brown mustard or like, a Dijon mustard, a deli mustard or whatever, definitely go with that. And I like just onion, tomato thrown on there too. That's usually how I take my brats.
Oh, really? Even with the sauerkraut?
No, I mean, I'll do sauerkraut every now and then, but usually going with like a deli mustard, chopped tomato, chopped onion.
Okay.
Raw. Yeah.
Man, let me tell you, Wisconsin has like so many different brat festivals, and I've been to most of them.
Really? That's cool.
No, well, I've been to 2. There's Brat Days. That's in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. That's usually in August.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one in Madison too. And Johnsonville is like the sponsor.
Oh, yeah.
And oh my God, they just have this entire village of grills set up, and they're just making brats.
That's awesome.
Just making them. Now, I don't know how it works now in this, the post-pandemic world or what have you. But man, I went there. Oh, I used to go there. I ate too many brats a couple of times. I'm not, I got sick. I had so many brats.
You know, that happens to everybody in life, I think.
Yeah, if you haven't lived yet until you had one too many brats.
So you had too many bratwursts. You ever try the bratwurst patties?
Oh, I've tried them. Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, I'm scared to try those. I mean, I like bratwurst. They're kind of shaped like hamburger patties, right? But
they are.
They're just bratwurst sausage meat.
Yeah, you can dry them out real quick too. That's the thing.
The patties? Mm-hmm. Okay.
But you just have to cook them like you would a normal sausage.
Yeah, I don't know. I've stayed away from those. I've seen them. They've tried calling out to me at the store. You like bratwurst? You would love me. But you know what? A bratwurst to me has to be in sausage form.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know if I could do ground bratwurst. Like, if that's even a thing.
Man, it's a lot of, unfortunately, bratwurst it's a lot of fat too. It's a lot of fat.
Sausage is a lot of fat. Yeah.
Yeah, just sausage in general.
Right. You know what? I like a good sausage with fat and Cajun seasonings. That's why I love andouille sausage. Another
solid choices so far.
Another one in my top 3.
My goodness.
The heat of this beauty is just right on. It's usually double smoked. It's a pork sausage, of course, cayenne pepper and wine. I love it in red beans and rice or like jambalaya. I mean, that's kind of where it belongs right there, right? Mm-hmm. But I even love it grilled, like on a bun with some deli mustard and onions, man. This just sounds so good right now.
Yeah, I know. It's horrible.
But yeah, andouille sausage is definitely in my top 3.
That's a good one. That one's solid. You know what? I didn't even think about it. I mean, I did. I've had to because it's just that good. But I don't even know if it makes my top 3.
It's so hard to do a top 3 for sausages.
Right.
So, you know, some sausages are going to be left out. You know, if we did a top 5, would andouille make your top 5?
It would have to. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely have to make the top.
Yeah.
The top 5.
For sure. Because top 3 is kind of like, man, you're hurting some feelings, you know?
Oh, right.
You're leaving some out.
Yeah.
Who else has made the honor of your top 3 sausage list, Jeff?
Well, Chris, I'm putting in chorizo.
I was wondering.
Chorizo.
I was wondering if you're going to go with the chorizo.
Or chorizo? I say chorizo.
Chorizo?
Yeah.
Now, are we talking the plant-based chorizo from Chipotle or just good old-fashioned chorizo?
I've had a lot of plant-based chorizo, and that's one thing that they definitely get right most of the time.
For whatever reason.
For it. Yeah, it's good. But no, even just the regular chorizo too. Oh, chorizo and eggs. Man, a breakfast burrito with that?
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with you there. I mean, again, another one that could have made my top 3. But I left it out, but chorizo's, solid choice.
Or even a steak and chorizo burrito? Chorizo's so good.
Chorizo's like an awesome sausage for breakfast. There's you got the regular, you know, Bob Evans, Jimmy Dean breakfast sausage, you know, the classic like peppery sage breakfast sausage that you pretty much find on any traditional American breakfast sandwich, but chorizo, I think, is just levels above traditional breakfast sausage. Would you agree?
Man, that's tough to say if it's levels above, but it's good. It's definitely good. Once again, you're hurting some feelings. Yeah, we're going to hurt some feelings by saying that one's better than the other.
And you know what, Jeff? I love traditional breakfast sausage. So
I do too.
You know, so it's not like I'm not.
Every time I go out to breakfast, there's always a side of sausage links. Now, maybe that leads to a question, too. When you have breakfast sausage, do you prefer links or patties?
I'd always have to go with the patties.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
Links are okay for breakfast sausage. But if I had a choice, I'd go patty for sure.
All right.
I don't know the reason. I actually have a huge Costco bag of pre-cooked breakfast sausage links in my freezer. And they're really good. Right. They're really good.
Yeah.
But if they would have had like the patties, like to choose from, I would have swung patties for sure. I think it's just more sandwich friendly, and I like to do the breakfast sandwich thing. So maybe that's why. Italian sausage and andouille sausage. You had chorizo and bratwursts. That means we only have one more sausage to choose from to put in our top 3, Jeff. Thought about maybe doing Polish sausage, because I do like Polish sausage. That is the sausage that I sauerkraut the heck out of.
All right.
Yeah, that's occasionally I'll do bratwurst with the sauerkraut thing, but Polish sausage, so good, so good. And then I started thinking out of the box a little bit.
Uh-oh.
And I've decided to officially put pepperoni in my top 3 sausages.
Wow, that is a curve, Chris.
That is a big curve. Big curve. And you're thinking, oh, pepperoni, is that a sausage? Technically, it's a sausage. It's a dry cured sausage.
It is.
It's great by itself, sliced as a snack. I mean, I don't need to tell you about pepperoni, Jeff. You put it on a sandwich or a sub, you dice it and put it in some eggs. You stuff it inside a chicken breast. You put it as the pizza topping. I think I will gladly give pepperoni a place in my sausage top 3.
Wow. Yeah, because think about it. When you order a pepperoni pizza, there's times where you're like, oh, what do you want on your pizza? Well, can we do pepperoni? Oh, okay. And then it stops right there.
It's the pizza topping. For sure.
Yeah.
It is. And you know what? That's why I had to do it. I had to push over Polish. I even thought about summer sausage for a while.
That's good too.
Or salami even. But pepperoni, I think, has to go above those two. And it has arrived. Well,
you say Polish sausage, and I have kielbasa as number 3, which essentially it's the same thing. So I'm going to go with kielbasa.
Kielbasa, yeah.
Yeah, kielbasa and sauerkraut. I guess any sausage that goes with sauerkraut is pretty good. I know that, like on my mom's side of the family, they're German, and there was this family that would always make this German sausage by hand. I don't know. Wow. They would have like these sausage making parties. But it was so good.
Oh, I bet.
And if I go to a German restaurant, that's usually what I go for. It's like, oh, I'll have the sausage.
Yeah, a little German on my dad's side of the family, and no sausage making or anything. But I think that might be part of the love, just handed down through my DNA for sausage.
Right.
and sauerkraut.
Oh,
and mustard. I mean, those are just 3 of some of the greatest things in this world: sausage, mustard, and sauerkraut, and they all go together. It's great. Have you ever made homemade sausage?
There's something about me and raw meat. I try not to touch it.
Yeah, there would be a lot of touching of raw meat and sausage making, so I could see it. It's something I haven't done either, but I want to give it a shot. I want to give it a try. They've, you see they make those attachments for like the big KitchenAid mixers. Mm-hmm. So I might. I'm sure there's a lot better ways to do it, but that's probably the cheapest home cook way of doing it. I definitely want to try it. And, Jeff, you know me, I love barbecue. I love smoking, on the deck. And
yeah,
I'm in the market for a new smoker this season. And something I haven't done a lot of is homemade smoked sausages. So,
okay.
Even just, smoking, sausage already saucified for me, I haven't tried. I need to do that and make some sausage and some beef jerky.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds great. Sounds like a great summer.
What about blood sausage?
I've never had it.
Never had it? Yeah.
No.
I think that's an English thing.
Yeah.
And I have English in my DNA too. England. And that does not appeal to me at all. Thankfully.
No, same here. Yeah, there's just something about it.
Yeah.
There's something about like English and British food that I don't find very appealing at all.
Well, you like fish, and probably their biggest thing, and we're getting off the topic of sausage, but fish and chips. Good. Fish and chips, right?
Fish and chips are solid. Yeah.
But that's probably the only like British thing that's not like maybe dessert related in the food world. That is probably mainstream, Mm-hmm. It's kind of weird.
And a crumpet. I've had crumpets once in a while.
Tea and crumpets. All right.
How about hot dogs? Would you consider hot dogs a sausage, or are they their own thing altogether?
I kind of thought about that too. Because I like a good dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, I almost would classify it as a sausage cousin, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, if someone said, oh, my top 3 sausages and they include hot dogs, I give them a pass. I personally wouldn't say hot dog is a sausage.
It's very close because I feel being in the Chicagoland area, our hot dogs are very different and unique, right? I think the hot dogs that we have here. But when you go other places and they have their own specialty hot dogs and things like that, they're very much different. So maybe in the future, we'll have to explore hot dogs a little bit more.
Hey, I like it. Definitely worthy of its own episode, for sure.
Excellent.
So I knew sausage would somehow get flipped into another episode. There we go. We already found one way. I'm sure we'll find more. Thanks for listening to episode 27 of Fresh and Uncooked. Sausage. We talked about it. We'll talk about it more because, hey, it's one of the greatest things on this planet. Follow us on social media, TikTok, Fresh Uncooked Podcast. Also on Instagram and Twitter at Fresh Uncooked. Until next week, Jeff.
Enjoy what you eat.